In July 1969, humanity achieved something that had once seemed impossible. People landed on the moon. That's the version of the story most people know. Neil Armstrong's giant leap, Buzz Aldrin's historic walk, and the American flag planted firmly in lunar dust. But that one moment, as iconic as it was, tells only a fraction of the story. Because what followed over the next 3 years was one of the most ambitious, daring, and overlooked chapters in human history. A period when NASA sent astronauts to the moon 6 more times, each mission pushing boundaries, uncovering mysteries, and shaping our understanding of our closest celestial neighbor. Before we dive into the untold story behind humanity's greatest adventure, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and give this video a like, because what you're about to discover will change everything you thought you knew about the moon landings. Just months after Apollo 11, in November 1969, the crew of Apollo 12, Charles Conrad, Richard Gordon, and Alan Bean, prepared for liftoff. Their mission wasn't about being first, it was about proving precision, testing technology, and demonstrating that NASA could land exactly where it wanted to. Their target? The Surveyor 3 spacecraft, a robotic probe that had landed on the moon 2 years earlier. This was humanity's first attempt to land on a specific site, an essential step toward turning exploration into science. But even before reaching the moon, Apollo 12 faced near disaster. As their Saturn V rocket thundered off the launch pad, dark storm clouds loomed overhead. Lightning struck the rocket just 36 seconds after liftoff, sending a surge of electricity through the spacecraft. Alarms blared, control panels flickered, and mission control briefly lost contact. 16 seconds later, a second lightning strike hit, knocking out power and guidance. The mission teetered on the edge of catastrophe until one sharp-minded flight controller remembered a simulator failure from training. He radioed a short phrase that would become legendary: "Try C to oars." Commander Conrad flipped the switch, power was restored, and Apollo 12 was back on track. From that day forward, NASA never launched another rocket into a thunderstorm. When they reached the moon, Apollo 12's moon's internal structure was far stranger and more complex than anyone had imagined. The triumphs of Apollo 12 set the stage for Apollo 13, a mission that would test not only technology, but also human resilience. Launched in April 1970, Apollo 13's goal was another lunar landing, but midway to the moon, an oxygen tank exploded, crippling the spacecraft. The famous words echoed across space: "Houston, we've had a problem." Suddenly, the mission transformed from exploration to survival. Power was scarce, temperatures plummeted, and the crew faced the grim possibility of being stranded in the void. He left behind words that still echo through time: "We leave as we came, and, God willing, as we shall return." With peace and hope for all mankind. When Apollo 17's engines fired and lifted off from the lunar surface, it marked not just the end of a mission, but the close of an era. In the span of just 3 years, humanity had turned the moon from a distant dream into a familiar frontier. 12 men had walked upon its surface, each one carrying a piece of its mystery back to Earth. They planted experiments, collected rocks older than Earth itself, tested the limits of endurance, and proved what could be accomplished when imagination, courage, and science moved as one. In the decades since, no human has returned. The footprints they left remain undisturbed, preserved in dust that has not felt wind or rain in billions of years. The flags still stand, faded by sunlight, silent witnesses to an age when humanity dared to touch the stars. The Apollo program was more than a series of missions. It was a testament to what we can achieve when we dream beyond limits, when we look up at the moon and see not just a light in the sky, but a place where we belong. If this journey through the forgotten chapters of the Apollo missions amazed you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who still looks up at the moon in wonder. And tell me in the comments, which Apollo mission do you think was the most incredible? Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep reaching for the stars.